So the history of the building, it was built in 1977. Eagle Court was the original sanctuary, and we've had 4 additions since then. Currently, we have very limited additional space. Storage is very limited. Classrooms, we're basically out of classrooms. We only have maybe 3 rooms right now that are not shared space. Those would be the science rooms and 1 church nursery. Everything else in the building is shared. Every year we get requests from teachers for new things or additions they like in their classrooms, and we've tried to accommodate as many things as we can. We know that we have to be flexible, we have to look at non-traditional classroom spaces and enhance those as well, and look at our shared space with the church to see how we can maximize each room that we have in the building.
I'm Ellie Fredrickson, and I am the digital communications teacher at New Life Academy. My 2 separate spaces that I had before, one of them was just far too small. I had no ability to have desks or tables in there. We couldn't leave things in there for very long. We had to tear down every time that we were done. When we were tearing down things at the end of the day in the old space, we weren't able to actually tap into a lot of the projects that I wanted to, because we'd have to go in, set everything up, shoot, then take everything down, and by the time that we had done that, we really didn't have much time left. In reality, I couldn't actually use the space for what I really wanted to use it for in the end.
My name is Mrs. Royer, and I teach lower school library, and I also teach lower school makerspace, as well as middle school STEAM. The space that I was using before we relocated to our current library location was the Innovation Center, and the books and library time was a little overshadowed by the makerspace time. And so they hurried through trying to pick up books and concentrating on books and wanted to hurry to get to the makerspace time. Moving to our current location was a blessing because the kids are able to really concentrate on picking out good fit books and really take the time to look through the shelves and engage in the books and look through the books and enjoy reading.
What I really love about these new spaces is that I am close to the students, I have more space, I have the ability to try new things out that I haven't been able to try before. I have the ability to collaborate with teachers and with students, and I also have the ability to open my doors for others to use the space if they want to. I just think overall, having the space is super important so we can continue to expand the programs that have already been created.
One of the joys that I have as a teacher is being able to, I get emotional. One of the joys that I have as a teacher is just the excitement of the kids and how they interact with the room. We are very fortunate here at New Life in our community. Just the basics of being able to get books in kids' hands. Sometimes we take that for granted, that kids don't always have books to read.
I really enjoy watching, students as they interact with the spaces, especially some of these unique spaces like the recording studio and the libraries. They're excited about how it turned out. I'm excited how it turned out, and so it's just a neat space for them to learn.
Overall, I'm just really grateful for the studio and for my extra space that I have and the new room that I have. We really reached our limits in the old space, and I really pushed to have this space in the studio next door, and I just feel really grateful that I was heard and that also I was able to expand what I've already started.
I'm just really excited that New Life prioritizes a designated space for a lower school library because it is the foundation for learning, and I couldn't imagine not having a lower school library.